excellent to have John Furlong on the BT couch. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And you are up early and on your way
to Victoria.
To Victoria to get
Langford.
set. Langford. Yeah. The people of Langford are very much ready for what is happening there this weekend, the tournament. Tell us.
Well, we have the Women's 7 World Series event that Canada's hosting for the first time. So it's very exciting because it's a huge year for Canadian rugby. We are hosting the World Series of men's and women's. We have two very powerful Canadian teams. The women's team we have today is probably the best chance Canada has to go to the Olympic Games in Rio next year and win a medal. I mean, they're that good. Number 2 ranked team in the world. I know.
They're our best chance at winning a medal.
I mean, they went to the World Cup in 15s rugby just a little while back and got to the final and put up a heck of a fight. And so we have a fantastic team. We've got great athletes. Every country in the world fears Canada. In rugby, it's taken us 100 years to get to a place where we could actually say that. And our men's team has been ranked as high as 6th in the world. They just beat New Zealand a few weeks ago, which means that they've beaten everyone. So now we have a chance to get all of these countries that we read about and talk about all the time to come here, play in our stadium, under our lights, on our turf, and it's the best chance we have really to take Canadian rugby and put it right out there and make it world class.
Now you're saying the turf, you're talking about looking ahead to some of the tournaments that we will be hosting here in BC Place. There's going to be new turf in BC Place.
There's going to be new turf. It's already been ordered. It'll be installed in May. There's a turf that they've developed that you can use for rugby and soccer. The technical demands are extraordinary, but there is such a turf. It's approved by FIFA, approved by World Rugby. It's being installed. So next year we will be playing. It'll be probably the only stadium in the world that has this particular kind of setup. Of course, we have a very protected environment, and so if you could imagine, we'll have the 16 best countries in the world here, new turf, great stadium, downtown Vancouver. It really is setting up for a tremendous opportunity for us in the sport and as a city to, really to entertain the world and show everyone what we mean when we say that Vancouver's a great host.
We've done it in hockey. We've seen it in women's soccer with the CONCACAF women's qualifying caught fire, right? Everybody got on board. We're seeing it in tennis. Rugby sevens certainly next on the list, happening in Langford. Let's show people the events that you're going to be able to attend. It starts on tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. With Imagine,
over a period of 3 or 4 hours, we play Russia, South Africa, and USA.
These are tough.
Very tough. And the thing about rugby, what's really quite special, and it's the same in women's soccer, is that if we're good, the USA is good. So there's a tremendous rivalry here. So there's something very special building, and I think people will go to this tournament this week and come away very pleasantly surprised and very happy with what they see in the Canadian team.
Don't we, in fact, have one of the best women's sevens rugby players in the world?
Yeah, the captain of the Canadian team is the best player in the world. So we have a magical team, and so we want to give them the opportunity now, help develop this team, grow this team, same with the men, so that when these countries come here, that they realize to come and play in Vancouver is a formidable challenge for them, and that it can give us a chance to be feared at this level and be a country that succeeds internationally in sevens, succeeds at the Olympics in sevens. So it's a big chance for us. Very special.
Super elite. And it all starts really en masse. You get this close to the Olympics in this particular tournament. An opportunity, if you'd like to go, we're giving away 2 tournament passes for this weekend. It is the Women's Sevens, presented by Boot Shark Gardens at West Hill Stadium, Langford, BC. Contest at btvancouver.ca. Put rugby in the subject line. John Furlong, thank you very much for being here. Do come back anytime. Let us know how this team is doing.
We will.
We love having you here. Canada7s.com for more information.